Welcome to Sound Values, powered in part by LSA Burger and Classic of Denton.
It's like, why does everybody like this so much?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight on DentonRadio.com. We are located in the beautiful Discover Denton Welcome Center right on the beautiful lit up Denton Square. Christmas is 1 week away. 1 week away. So this is officially our last show of 2018.
Congrats, bro.
It's been fun. So what does that mean? Like, there's how many weeks is there in a year?
52, man.
Yeah, I finally remembered that. So this is number 52.
Wow.
And we got Breezeomatic
Feels
on
good
the program.
to be here, yeah.
We're happy to have him. You know, I think your first time on here was about 2 months ago, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, man. So we've grown in many ways.
Yeah.
Things have changed. You know. Had a blast down at J&J's last night.
Absolutely,
for
man.
Christmas with the Breakfast Boys. If y'all made it out, thank you once again. A lot of people from the studio off Austin Street. I saw a lot of people who've been coming to the revamps and all those events. So we appreciate all those people and their continued support. That's really cool. But you had a fun little mix, man.
Yeah, man. So I heard about the Christmas show, and there was a lot of trash talk and we have a little thread, and there's a little trash talk going on in the thread, and I was like, oh, I guess there's a Christmas challenge. And it's one of those moves where you step forward and everybody else steps back.
Yep, yeah, and because Lofty was coming with the heat.
Yeah,
he was like, there's gonna be violence.
Yeah,
if
bro.
not everybody has Christmas bells, and I had Christmas bells.
Yeah.
I added them in there, but they're very faint because I already have like that Ableton patch.
Okay,
like I've already got that sample done. I got 16 bars of just. So I knew that I was good to go on that one, and I wasn't. I don't even know if he was down in the basement during my set. So we made it through, which was nice, and nobody had to get a good old Lofty beat down.
Yeah. But I thought you had a great set, man.
Oh, you were down there for that?
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it, man.
And you had you were playing behind Richie and
oh yeah.
My
Richie
good
and
man,
Pudge Brewer.
Yeah,
old
those
Pudgy
beats were
P.
cold, man. Were those yours?
No.
Okay.
Those are all Pudge's.
Okay.
Yeah, Pudge produces pretty much all of his own stuff. If you go over to and he's starting to actually make beats like for rappers for people to buy. It's probably the ones that he doesn't use.
Yeah.
So you're getting his secondhand stuff, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But if you go over to Pudge's house, he'll most likely make a beat and cook you a rare steak.
A rare steak?
Yeah, or medium rare, whatever you prefer.
I thought you meant like
it's not gonna be well done though. He won't do
difficult to find steak.
Oh, maybe. I bet you he does have like some. I don't know, man. Like something that they found in the Great Pyramids that
Special
had been wrapped
beef?
in a
Yeah.
some 5,200 year aged YU beef. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Nice 8-ounce. Something that the pharaohs used to grub on back in the day.
Nice long horns.
But, yeah, man, they were fun. That's always a good time, man. So you once again took the challenge on.
So I heard this challenge and I took it on full bore, and I was like, I'm gonna make 5 Christmas songs. I got like a week left. So I've been banking some vacation days inadvertently. So last week I had 2 days off. I was like, I'm going to jam through these songs. So I made like 5 songs in like 7 days, and then played them at the show yesterday, and now they're out, man. I had to get them out because I don't know what to do with them after Christmas.
Well, I'll tell you what. I listened to it as soon as you put it out. I was listening to it at home.
Yeah.
I was chilling out, and what's cool about it, man, is that and like it seems like you took a lot of the old classics and you put kind of like there was a few beats that kind of had more of a trap beat behind it and then some different styles. And so did it kind of help having like a goal to like you were like, okay, I got to make 5 Christmas beats in 5 days or in 7 days.
Yeah.
Did it help like having that goal to get it done faster?
It felt like a college paper or something, because Once I said it and I told you guys, I was like, oh man, I guess I got to do this.
Now I got to do it.
I was like 3 in, and I was like, oh man, I got to make 2 more. And then I was up until like midnight the day before, finishing that last track, and I had to work. Yeah.
What time do you get up to go to work?
This morning I started at 7. It's my early day.
That's when you wake up?
No, but I woke up at 6.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
So it was an early morning.
that is
for sure.
brutal. I'm not about that life. I go to work at 10:15. No wonder when I said that 7 a.m. meeting, you were like, so? You didn't even say, like, I got to be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, man.
Yeah. So I work with a Michigan company, and they're on Eastern time, so they're a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Oh, man. You got to tell them. You got to tell just, I don't know, tell them to set it back a little bit. Be like, look, just, put the hoagies away. We'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's good to wake up a little early.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
I start moving.
I hate it.
Move different.
I hate it, but a couple hours later,
yeah.
after a few cups of coffee, I'm usually doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But there is something nice when all of a sudden there's been like 7 hours in your day and it's only 1 p.m.
Yeah, it's still sunny out.
Yeah.
And you're
Because
like,
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, okay, like when my dad was 31, 32 years old, that's when I was born. I had a couple older brothers.
okay.
There is no way that my dad ever slept till 1:30 in the afternoon on
Yeah.
a Saturday at the age of 31. There's no way this ever happened.
My dad
ever.
was the same way.
But I was doing this.
I
And so
still do it.
It's not on the weekdays, but
Yeah.
on the weekends. So, like, I'm wondering, like, will these things change with kids? Because when I was a kid, if my dad would have slept till 11:30, 12 on a Saturday, it would have been awesome,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Will this change when I have a yard and things of that nature?
Yeah, maybe have different priorities.
Yeah,
Start moving different.
I think he got me a lawnmower for Christmas.
Oh, he did?
I'm not even kidding.
One of the ones with the little balls in it that makes noise, or like a legit lawnmower?
No, not one for the little one on the way.
Okay.
I'm thinking a legit lawnmower.
He did?
Yeah, because he was like, "Are you gonna have a yard?"
Oh,
And I
he
was
got you one this year.
I think so.
Oh.
I think so. Because he was like, "Are you going to move into a house with a yard?" And I was like, "Well, not yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to wait. The lease has to end on my apartment."
Yeah.
So if my dad bought me a lawnmower like 9 months in advance, I hope he bought me like some like Keen sandals, some Columbia short shorts,
Okay.
and like a nice wide brim hat to go with that. He bet. Yeah. I need a gas grill too, so afterwards I can grill burgers for the
There
kids.
you go, bro. I don't have a kid on the way, but I did just buy a minivan.
Nice,
Bro.
So if we combine,
Bro, with
our
our powers
dude,
combined,
wow,
Yeah.
we could go on Shark Tank,
I think we could.
which I was watching today, and I'm telling you, I got some ideas. I feel like those people would buy into.
Okay, tell me
So,
about it.
I don't know.
Oh, no?
We have millions of people who watch this show, and you want me to just spill the beans on my thousands of good ideas? That's
okay,
outrageous.
fair enough, yeah.
How could I ever do such things? All right. So you're sitting at home. You're making these beats. You've got some time off. How did you kind of? First off, how did you pick the songs that you were gonna flip?
Okay, so that Nat King Cole chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah.
That song is just amazing to me. It's like one of my favorites. Sometimes I listen to it when it's not Christmas, which is weird, but I just like it, man. His voice is so smooth.
It's Nat King, man.
Yeah, man. Just want to get a drink of something and just coast off of it.
Exactly.
You know?
He is. Somebody the other day described a voice as audible coffee creamer.
Yeah.
Just smooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that just off the strength of that song, I was like, yeah, I got to do that one.
Yeah. And Nat King's legendary. Everybody knows it too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's a good choice.
The Beatles, Wonderful Christmas Time. I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that you did too. Did you actually change the Mariah Carey one at all? Did you just open with that?
I just
time?
opened with that.
That was. I mean, I tell you what, I don't know about that song.
Yeah.
I have decided that for the rest of my I've always wanted to, and I think I'm going to do this, that every Christmas I'm going to send Mariah Carey a tape or CD of me singing that song in my version, since I have to hear hers at every retail shop.
Did you pick up? So right when she got to All I Want for Christmas Is, I mixed in that scene from Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of messing with it because that's Amanda's jam.
Yeah.
My girlfriend Amanda's jam.
That's what I thought, because I was like, why does it feels like it have more of a beat behind all of a sudden? So I liked what you did there. with all my years in retail and restaurants and stuff, where for some reason they just decide you're gonna torture all the people who work there for however long the season goes. It's just a whirlwind whenever you have to work in it all the time, and it messed with a lot of Christmas songs for me.
Yeah,
sadly,
it will do that for sure.
Like, I shouldn't get angry when Mariah Carey comes on and is singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You," but
I used to work at a Kroger, and they had this theme song that would play nonstop, and I would hear it in my dreams. Be like, see what you're saving today, and you'll be like I can't get this out of my head.
I tell you what, I say, Kroger, if you're out there and you're watching this, you need to get this man get him in the studio in front of a mic, have that recorded.
We'll record that.
I tell you what, I would be there shopping, getting all my produce every day.
Yeah.
If Breezeomatic was the new voice of Kroger.
I hate Kroger.
Oh man. Well, the thing is like when I was a kid, it was always like like we the name Kroger. It always reminded me of Grover. And then I just would think Sesame Street, and it was blue too.
Okay.
And so I would
making these connections.
I would always tell Mom, like, "Are we going to go to Grover's?" She'd be like, "No, we're going to Albertsons." And I'd be like, "I want to go to Grover's," because Kroger was closer to Grover, and I thought Super Grover was really cool. See, I had these weird connections of things in my head as a kid. I think that's, explains a lot today.
Okay. I thought we were going to start making some crazy connection to some conspiracy theories.
We won't go that deep. We won't go that deep. All right. Like, why are my pockets so shallow? I'll tell you why. There's a conspiracy for everything.
I know.
Out there. I guarantee it.
They're fun. Yeah. They're fun.
There's a conspiracy behind those buttons on that beautiful sweater you got at Target.
What is the conspiracy?
I don't know, but we'll type it and find out.
Fair enough.
I guarantee.
Okay.
Guarantee. It's to delay you from getting more done.
Yeah, I think
you got to button it up. You can't just slip it over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to music. So you sampled out the Nat King Cole. You sampled Beatles. And then did you make kind of some original stuff? Because I thought I heard more of like an original type beat last night, but it had a Christmas swing to it.
No, everything was sample based.
Okay. Well, then you did a good job of mixing that up.
Yeah, thank you. There was Sharon Jones in the Daft Kings song. It had a Hanukkah flair to it.
Okay.
So
nice.
My girlfriend Amanda is Jewish, and so I had to represent.
So we're right in the middle of Hanukkah right now.
We passed it. We missed it.
It's over?
Yeah.
Ooh, my bad. My bad. I consider myself cultured, but every once in a while I slip.
You know what? I'm bad at it too.
But
I'm getting better.
I won't miss it next year.
Neither.
I'll make a concerted effort.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. So you threw that in there.
That might be the one you're talking about.
Yeah, because there was, and then was there some John Legend in there? Or?
No John Legend.
I thought there was one.
So the mixtape is all me, but last night I threw in there was this BJ the Chicago Kid song.
Okay, that might have been.
Yeah.
What I don't know. I feel like there was some horns somewhere in there that I was really enjoying, but I don't even know.
Yeah, that was probably in that.
Okay.
In the
I like
King
that one
song.
a lot. Okay. Yeah. There it is. For sure. But yeah, man, it was a fun set. Everybody had a good time with that, and so this is all out on SoundCloud now, right?
Yeah, 5 tracks, 13 minutes.
Well, let's see.
Just blast it, man.
Yeah, so that's standard, in a way, it's almost 2.5 minutes a track.
Yeah.
I'm not the best mathematician, but that's pretty solid if you ask me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can. You haven't been able to bump it in the car yet, though, with the minivan, right?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the Bluetooth set up. Yeah, it's weird because it's all voice command.
Oh,
so
man.
It takes like 40 minutes because you have to go through all the menus.
It's strictly voice command. Like there's no buttons.
There's buttons for everything else except setting up the Bluetooth.
Oh, that's pretty
setup.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
So what do? You just get in car. It's like boo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. But you have to wait till it goes through all the menus.
Oh,
and then it says, and then you say stuff. So it's like, and then it didn't work the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Oh man,
we're locked in now.
So now you can bump your Christmas mixtape in your minivan.
Yeah.
And so you were driving a truck, right?
Yep. Lease ran out.
Okay, and all right, so I haven't ever leased a vehicle. So you lease a vehicle, you pay like for a certain time, and then it's like, well, here's the other options. And because when you first said a minivan, I thought you were joking, not in like a bad way. I was like, got a minivan, but then you never said it again.
Oh yeah,
and so that's when I was like, I think
it's real, bro.
You really got a minivan.
It's beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm. And so, what kind of minivan is this?
This is a Chrysler. A Dodge Grand Caravan GT, bro.
They put the G. What does the GT stand for?
It's got the motor from a 5.0 Mustang in it.
What?
No, I just made that up.
I was like, why does a fan need this? You kids ready to get to soccer practice?
Yeah. But no, it's got these blacked out wheels. It's got leather seats with red pipings for like a race car.
Are you serious?
Yeah. But it was like, okay, so this was my dilemma. Did
Jeff Gordon own this van before you or something?
Yeah, no.
As a matter of fact.
But you can either get a sweet minivan,
okay,
or a bum truck.
Okay.
So I was like, let's get this sweet minivan.
That's what I want to know. Like, what? How is it? How is it one or the other? Like, why are they knocking the van so much to the point where if you don't get the van, you get this junker truck over here?
Yeah, you can get this like.
I don't get it.
So my main concern is I wanted to carry a 4x8 sheet of wood because I do a little carpentry on the side.
Okay, just a little carpentry on the side.
Yeah. Jesus is my cousin.
Yeah, Breezo of Nazareth.
But so that I didn't want to give that up. So I'm like, what can I do? Mm-hmm. So I can get this Nissan truck that's in my price range, but it's like, oh yeah. I was reading the reviews. They said only get this truck if money's the only, Yeah. It's not good at anything. Okay. So then I saw this van and I was like, all the seats fold into the floor. And I'm like, oh, cool. I bet I could put like an air mattress back there.
Yeah. And go camping. Hit the sights.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a tent on wheels, man. Yeah, man. So.
Yes. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, that's. And once again, I was like, he is serious. All right. That's cool. I remember in high school, our buddy, his truck was messed up and his parents had a lot of money, but he was in the shop getting fixed. And his mom had a van, and he was like, "Hey, Mom, we want to go out." And he was like, "Can you take us somewhere?" She's like, "I just take the van." He was like, "I don't want to take the van." She's like, "What's more embarrassing, showing up to where you're going with your mother driving you in a van, or y'all just driving the van?"
Can't be a player till you get there.
So I personally owned the van.
Okay.
Like I was just like, hey man, let's get in that thing. I'm gonna hop out of it. I'm gonna do like a whole like on my way out of there. It's gonna be great. So I have always respected the minivan.
Yeah.
And I think it's a tragedy that we knock the minivan so much.
I mean, the only ladies you pay for or you pick up in your car, you have to pay for, I think. I mean, otherwise you.
But in a minivan,
see them on the street.
You're cool, man. You just roll up, let the kids hop out, play some soccer. You got the Rice Krispie treats. Maybe you're driving to the, and that's what I was wondering. When you were getting this, was there like a salesman with like a fold out thing? He's like, but if you take a look at the features, Labrie, it's got folding down seats.
No, at my core, I'm a practical man.
That's where the engineering comes in.
Yeah. Huh. It was like my dad always said cut the emotion out of it. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, as soon as I bought it, he was making fun of me because he just bought this cool charger. He was sending me pictures of it.
Well, I mean, how old is Pops now?
He's about 60.
Yeah, it's the right time.
Yeah, it's sweet though.
There's a time when you got to buy a charger and put a jean jacket on and just bump some. Whatever you played in the 80s when you drove a Charger. Some Poison, what would people, I think that's just about right. So, man, we got the holidays right around the corner.
Yeah.
We got the holiday mixtape out now. We had the fun times last night. Some people go home for the holidays. Some people stick around. I'm sticking around in Denton. Mm-hmm. But you're from Michigan, and so what's the weather like up there right now?
It's cold, man.
Very cold.
It's cold, baby.
Very cold. I kind of want to ask. I want to hear.
Yeah. Check it out.
Siri, what is the temperature in? Hey, how do I ask? I don't want to hear what. Strange. Hey Siri, what's the temperature in Detroit? it's 28 degrees in
28
Detroit.
degrees.
So it is cold enough that you could go outside right now, stand on your roof with a mister, and you could make snow.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
You know, so well, I'm glad that you're here, man.
Why would I go back now?
I was in a t-shirt and 61 degrees today. I don't understand.
It's always been my dream to get away from the cold.
That's very, very, very cool.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be down here now. Are there certain things that you will miss?
Man, I will miss my family. We typically we all get together at my aunt's house and have a potluck. Mm-hmm. Cook great food. We get around the table, hold hands, tell each other what we're thankful for, and do a prayer and eat. Play board games until somebody gets mad and flips a table or something.
Monopoly has torn families apart during the holidays.
But it's all in good fun. It's not like nobody's stabbing each other in the back or anything.
Nobody's playing Scrabble, losing their mind.
And my parents are always my parents and my aunts and uncles. They start doing conspiracy theories, and that is
again on the conspiracy
always
theories.
fun.
You know, I think that would be a hoot because some, you know. A lot of families, you know, you try to do your best to avoid politics because there's so many different opinions at the table. But I tell you what, if I had some crazy nephew, aunt, uncle, grandparent who shot off conspiracy theories, yeah, that would be fun. I would listen to that while enjoying some like ham and some stuffing. I would sit back and I would, you know.
They have the arguments, but it's typically all in good spirits.
Yeah.
And it's always fun, you know. So if you sit over there, you're gonna have a good time, you know.
I would we have so many people in our family. So like I have my grandparents alone, my dad's parents have let's see, 6 kids. And then like each one of those kids has 3 or more.
Wow.
And now a lot of those, my cousins are all starting to have kids.
Okay.
So last Christmas, everybody was together. And the only place you could go was the garage to get away.
Okay.
But even at that point, I opened it, and I remember my dad and my uncle were just standing there. He was like, close the door. I was like, what are y'all doing in here? He's like, we're just sitting. I was like, you're not even watching the game or anything? They're like, no, it's quiet. It's safe. I was like, all right, cool. They're like, shh. You know, so we just kind of like sat in there. I was like, so you guys, they're like, shh. I was like, they really are just sitting.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, eventually, you know,
That's beautiful.
we go back inside. Grandpa's always out. He's all like the man. I swear, when he gets there, he just like he's like, where's the roast? And he just stays put right there for hours. He just watches the temperature dead on.
Yeah.
Like watching paint dry.
You gotta make it perfect.
Or
man.
he'll yell at me if I leave the door open. Like I'll walk out, hey, what's up, Grandpa? I forget to close the door. I'm like, close the door. It's expensive.
Yeah.
You know. So, but are there?
Have you ever had dried turkey during one of the holidays?
Fortunately, not, man.
Oh.
Like, you know, my grandma and my grandpa, the ones that do that cooking are like, you know, or if like, really everybody does a pretty good job at it. But most of the time, it's my grandma, and she's just absurd. I don't even know how she does it. I really don't. Like, just one person cooking like 14 things in an oven meant for 2 things.
Yeah.
I really don't know how it works. I'm confused. I always tell her, I'm like, you ordered this from Boston Market. And then she gets mad. She's like, no. She says she wakes up, she's like, I got up at 3 a.m. Got up at 3 a.m. to start cooking. I was like, that's ridiculous. Why not just start the day before? She's like, because everything has to be scratch and like fresh. It's too much. It's too much. But I love it, you know? So who knows? Maybe one day I'll be grandpa, like standing over, staring down at the grill. And is there
Cutting
any like
the grass, yelling at kids?
yeah, shaking my cane, old man LaCroix. It's a dream. It's a dream. It's a dream. I have to be so secure financially that I can just shake my cane at the kids as they walk by and not have a worry in the world. What about like food-wise, you know, because I mean, of course, the holidays are connected to family, but a lot of our holidays are connected to the food. What's some of like your favorite stuff, you know, right when you think of it?
Macaroni and cheese for sure. My Aunt Paula she kills the game on mac and cheese.
Do you know what she does to it? We don't want to give away secrets, but
it's basically a solid block of cheese with a little bit of macaroni in it. And
that's exactly how mac and cheese is supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't like Kraft mac and cheese. That's
2 noodles and a block of melted Tillamook with some butter.
Tillamook.
That's some high class cheese.
Okay. I think you just stunted on me there.
It's a real cheese.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna find it right now and show it to you. But yeah, so it's just like a block of cheddar.
Yeah, yeah.
What else besides the mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese. We got the stuffing. I love stuffing.
Stuffing.
So as far as soul food is concerned, I think my I'm gonna get in trouble here, but my dad's side of the family has it on lock.
Ooh.
And they're all up north. Down south though, I got some more Cajun inspired dishes.
Nice.
So
Okay.
we get some gumbo.
Some different gumbo. Can you make like a turkey gumbo, a turkey sausage gumbo or something? That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think they put chicken in it usually, but it's amazing. It's a totally different vibe though.
All right, Breezo, right here I'm gonna get you this for Christmas. It is a Tillamook cheese gift box set.
Okay.
Oh man, we got some Colby Jack, some garlic jack.
Is Tillamook a brand?
I don't know, man. I might just have to get this for myself instead.
Is this a brand? What is this?
Yeah, it's a brand of cheese.
Oh, okay. It's like Kraft, but
it's good. It's
okay.
it's high class. Look here, you can get it where you got your sweater at Target.
Oh wow. Okay.
Isn't that great? I can type in Tillamook,
Yeah,
and it just pops up that I can order this online.
get some Tillamook and a Toblerone, and call it a day.
The two longest with a T starting name foods.
Man.
Yeah, that sounds delightful, man. I'll tell you what, like
That might be the whitest thing I've ever seen.
the Tillamook.
The Tillamook.
What's funny is there's actually a meme that says that if you hear white people talking about Tillamook, you know things about to pop off.
Okay.
And I saw it, and I've loved Tillamook for years, and I was like, I'm not mad about this stereotype whatsoever. If you don't like Tillamook, something's wrong with you.
I'm gonna try some Tillamook, bro.
It's a fun word to say, too.
It is
man.
very fun.
Walk into a store and ask the clerk, hey, where do you guys keep your Tillamook?
Yeah.
They'll have no idea what you're talking about. Unless they look like me. They're very pasty.
Yeah,
They'll know
yeah.
exactly. Oh, we got all the Tillamook. Garlic cheddar, herb cheddar. We got it all.
Okay.
You know, exactly. Even shredded Tillamook, they'll find that.
Shredded.
It's wild.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
So besides mac and cheese, are you turkey or ham? Some people are very divided.
It's tough, man, because turkey for me is it's not my favorite.
Okay.
Ham I like a honey baked ham
You more
better.
of a sides guy?
Honey baked beets. Honey
What?
baked. Yeah, that's the name of my mixtape.
It is. That's right.
but yeah, honey baked ham. I think I'll go for that over the turkey.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm supposed to stay away from the swine.
Okay.
Because it's cool to do.
Yeah.
But I don't really know why.
Man, I remember one year my little brother just sat next to the croutons
Okay.
and ate all of the croutons. You know, everybody's talking, having a good time, and
Yeah.
my little brother
Yep.
just quietly enjoying
Yeah.
those croutons. Man, I one thing that I always look forward to is they're having Christmas this year at my aunt and uncle's, and my aunt is Hispanic, and so she does like the tradition. My grandma brings the ham and the turkey, but she makes all these more traditional Spanish dishes that if you were, if she was back home in San Antonio, this is what you'd be having.
Okay.
And it is, I mean, I just go to sleep afterwards. I'm not trying to hide in the garage. I'm just looking for anything soft to lay down on because I'm going tamale. I've got a plate of tamales and then a plate of, what is essentially round 4 of Thanksgiving going on over here.
How many plates we talking, bro?
Well, I like to compete with my cousin Daniel,
Okay.
but he's been getting in really great shape lately, so I figure he's maybe ducked out a little bit. But I like to keep it. This isn't desserts, so I'm usually about a 3 to 4 plater.
3 to 4 plater, man.
Yeah,
Man.
it's pretty brutal.
Okay.
What I put myself through in the holiday season.
So wait, is it 3 to 4 plates back to back? Or you 2 plates, take a nap, 2 more plates?
Oh no! I once I'm done, I'm done.
Oh, okay.
But once you leave the table, if you don't come back to the table with another plate of food, it's a whole new. That's me and my cousin have rules for these things because, like, let's say if he got up and left for, if he gets up and leaves and you don't come back to the table with a plate of food, you are now entering a new realm of feasting.
Yeah.
It's no longer the same moment anymore. We've moved on.
Yeah.
Especially if the other person is still sitting there eating. So let's say he's done at 5 and I'm sitting there at 3. I can continue to go back and try to beat him. it's a really gross tradition.
It's
not healthy, but it's it's fun.
Okay, I like it.
I enjoy it. And then we try to play football afterwards, and neither one of us can move very well.
All right.
And that's when it all goes downhill from there. You just end up asleep in a couple hours. So
that sounds good.
And then and then my grandma not only makes all that, but she brings like 9 different types of cookies. She brings these pinwheels. There's these ones they like sprinkle. I don't even know, something like
Tillamook. Tillamook on there.
Grandma, these cookies are great, but did you bring the slices of Tillamook?
Yeah,
I
just
requested. Tillamook cheddar biscuits, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So she makes all that, and there's just so much food, man. My grandpa makes his fudge. He makes his fudge, and I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to get the recipe out of him, but it is incredible. I'm pretty somebody's gonna get it, when the old man's done, it's gonna be in the will, and if it's not me, if it's like my cousin Brian or something, I'm gonna be upset.
Okay.
Because Brian already owns like 2-3 Chick-fil-A's, so he knows those secrets already. So isn't that enough? Can't I have Grandpa's fudge?
Yeah.
I don't see why not, Grandpa.
Pause.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I've been begging for this for a while, but it just won't ever happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So do y'all have any, now that you're here, this is your first Christmas down in Texas, isn't it?
Second.
Or second. Okay.
Second,
yes.
yeah.
So what are the plans now when you don't go back home? What do you do?
So my brother and my aunt and my cousin, they live in Fort Worth.
Oh, that works out.
So yeah, man, we're gonna go down there and hang out, eat some goodies, share some gifts.
Right on,
some
man.
gags and gifts. And
so you have quite a bit of family that has moved from Detroit to Texas,
So my dad's side of the family, they're kind of localized in Detroit.
Okay.
And my mom's side of the family, she's one of 9, and they're spread out across the U.S.
Always got someplace to stay.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're kind of more centralized in the Texas, Louisiana area, but they're starting to drop off now. But
there's always a way. There's always someone in Louisiana or Texas.
Yeah. We had some people in L.A. We had some people in Washington. But yeah.
So you just basically take food down there, do something like that. Do you have something that you like to cook, a specialty or something that you do, man?
Yeah, bro. I can make a mean cereal, bro.
There you go.
So, yeah, man.
Show up with the Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs, bro.
Some waffle crisp for the morning.
Yeah, man. I could bring a mean soda. Bro, I bring ice, bro.
Everybody's like, all right, cool, I'll bring mac and cheese. I got the stuffing. LeBree's like, I'll bring 2 liters of Pepsi.
Yeah, 2 liters, bro. I mean, you can't have a meal without it.
$6 and 4 minutes later,
yeah,
LeBree's
bro.
got all
I'm
the
here.
soda you need. I love it, man. That's awesome.
Actually, I've been learning to cook since I've got down here. Amanda and I have been cooking and stuff.
What are you starting to work with?
So we started messing with that Blue Apron a little bit.
There you go. Okay.
So you try something a little bit different every week, So I'm starting to
figuring your ways around it.
Yeah. I'm not like a crazy chef yet, but
Man, my girlfriend makes ridiculous food. Like today I got home and she had a crock pot and then she was cutting like the top off of bread and hollowing it out and making like bread balls. It's like 4:45 in the afternoon.
Doesn't she have like a food Instagram or something?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Britchin Kitchen. And I just kind of like stopped cooking in a way because like I mean I'll still do it, but it's just one of those things when you're just like, oh, well, this was delicious. Hey, let me make another thing. This was good too.
Yeah.
It's because I used to cook all the time.
Okay.
All the time. Like that was one of the things. That was how even the Breakfast Boys got started. Was me and Jared would hang out and we would cook food and spin or make beats and just chill. All Sunday.
I've never been that guy, man. Yeah.
You were always more simple with the ramens and such.
Not even that, bro.
I need my ramen preheated. You eating just MREs where you just open it up, the meal heats up.
Like in my last place, I had my music set up, and it basically cut off the entrance to the kitchen. It was just wasted space.
I saw a meme that cracked me up the other day because I've definitely I've been one of those guys and found no shame in it whatsoever. And it was a recliner a TV in a living room, and then like I think it was like a maybe video game system or something. And the meme was just like, guys are really living like this and see no problem with it. And I was like, I've been there, and I didn't see a problem with it. I've totally been where I had one cup, one fork, one plate, and that was just like, this is enough for right now.
Got it.
Once I make some friends, I'll get another plate.
Yeah, man.
You know, exactly how many friends do I have is how many plates I need.
Bro, I might go back to basics and just van it. One plate, one fork, bro.
There you go. I had my best friend growing up, his dad told us that a trick that he used to keep his kitchen clean, even during like the holidays or when he was cooking, if there are a lot of people over, he would cover the top of all the kitchen with saran wrap, with plastic wrap first. And so that way when he was done, all he had to do was roll up all the plastic wrap and throw it away.
Wow.
And I was like, man, that seemed it. He said it was a lot of effort to avoid a lot of effort. You know,
I'm just picturing all that saran wrap melting to the stove.
I don't think he didn't wrap
Fire
the
alarms
stove.
going off.
I think this turkey's got some melted plastic wrap in there. This is delicious. You know,
Yeah.
I've had. I remember my first year ever making the turkey by myself with one of my friends. We forgot to take some of the stuff out of the inside.
Okay.
You know, and so we're like, what? This has never happened before. So we got to the bottom of it with some internet research and figured that we forgot to remove. We got some of the stuff, but not all of it. You know?
Bro.
The neck or some part. I was like, I gotta remove a neck.
That's a full blown adult move, bro. You did that, bro. You made a turkey.
It was I've made a couple turkeys in my time. And like I said, I haven't ever had dry turkey.
Yeah.
You just have to you have to take the day off if you're gonna make a turkey from everything else.
Yeah.
You know, like your entire being is that turkey. You're just sitting next to the stove like this with your phone, checking the timer, open it up, do a little baste, close it back up, check the thermometer, man. You got to be on these things. Or else you're the guy who made dry turkey.
I remember one time as a kid, I won't put anybody on blast, but a dry turkey was made, and we ate dry turkey for like a whole month. It was in every one of our meals. Like it was for breakfast, like turkey and the eggs, turkey and lunch, turkey sandwiches. It seemed like it went on for a month, bro. It was like the turkey that fights back the whole time, and it doesn't. It absorbs all the saliva in your mouth, and you're just like kind of like a goat.
It's almost like that chewing cud out in the field. Just even the thought of it, even the sound we just made was horrible.
Yeah.
You got high definition headphones on, then that does not sound good.
Yeah, bro.
That is not. I remember that's like. Did you ever hear the cinnamon challenge where people tried to eat spoonfuls of cinnamon? Yeah, I had a horrible experience with that at a pool party.
Okay.
Once I embarrassed myself. I won't go into it. Well, I'll tell you real quick.
Okay. I like it.
So there was this. I went to this pool party. I think I was in like 10th or 9th grade, something like that. And go to this pool party. And
you're a pioneer, bro.
There was this girl that I liked who was there, and I was trying to impress her. And this guy was like, "I bet you won't do the cinnamon challenge." I was like, been eating cinnamon on my toast for 15 years, man. What's the problem with more cinnamon?
Yeah.
And I was like immediately, man, I knew I had done something horribly wrong. I had to go over to the sink, and things did not end well. So when you started doing that, it just brought back these horrible memories. That girl did not like me after that.
I bet.
It's not that she didn't like me. It's just I didn't have a chance after that. I embarrassed myself with the
She saw you in
challenge.
a different light.
I know, but I learned a quality lesson that day, you know.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's a good lesson, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Dude, well, it's been a fun time talking with you, dude.
Yeah,
man. 2018 has been a good year. It's been a fun year, full of surprises. All kinds of fun stuff has happened. Played some fun shows, met some good new fun people. Breezeomatic for one, Amanda the other over here behind the camera having a good time. And so we'll be back in January, which is a good time. We've got a lot more shows coming up. It's going to be a good time. Ellie's out there. She's like trying to knock down the door. Man, Ellie, take it easy. A lot more shows. We still got stuff, breakfast and beats and things going on at J&J's in the basement. And as soon as the weather gets back to being a little bit nicer again, we'll be back upstairs at LSA Burger Company. So that'll be a good time, man.
Oh, great, man.
So to everybody who's been watching the show the past year, thank you very much. It's been a good time. We've been getting a lot of views, a lot of love, a lot of good press. Make sure y'all stick around to listen to Ellie Bell and the Denton Vibe, the last show right there of 2018 as well. Y'all have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a wonderful New Year. We will see y'all in 2019.
Yeah.
Peace.
Merry Christmas. Where's the camera at? Oh, right there.
All right here.
Yeah, I see.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicOfDenton.com.